If a traveler stepped into the Wayside Inn in 1850 and asked where he was, the answer would have been New Trier. That was about to change. A.W. Stevens from Springfield, Massachusetts, visited Winnetka around the turn of the century.
I like the suburbs of Chicago much better than the city itself. And in them I spent most of my time. Winnetka is the most charming of the many charming towns scattered along the North Shore to Milwaukee. The streets are perfect arbors, giving it an altogether sylvan appearance.
When asked what in the world Winnetka meant, she said she'd come across the word in a book. It was an Indian phrase meaning beautiful land. The worst maritime disaster to ever take place out on Lake Michigan happened off the shores of Winnetka.
The lake was strewn with wreckage, floating bodies, dead and dying, which we could only see when a flash of lightning came. The sounds of prayers and curses were heard on all sides.
The bank in turn sold Peck's place to the wealthiest woman in America, Hetty Green. Green was known as the Witch of Wall Street, not only for her bedraggled black clothes, but for her notoriously miserly ways.
During the fire, it was lighting up in the sky to read a newspaper at night in Winnetka.
For years after the Chicago fire, it was not unusual to see homeless men traipsing up and down the train tracks in search of work, food, or shelter. Some unscrupulous businessmen took advantage of the situation.
They gave the appearance of being mansions, but they were so cheaply constructed they could hardly stand by themselves when a stiff wind struck them.
Among the luminaries who frequented Wayside were famed attorney Clarence Darrow. Reformer Jane Addams. Booker T. Washington visited as well.
Everybody knows everybody, and family thresholds are easily crossed and recrossed.
Ickes led the two New Deal agencies that provided funding for Winnetka's biggest engineering projects, the creation of the Skokie lagoons and the lowering of the train tracks through town.
If one must live in Chicago, then one should eat, sleep, love, and pray in Winnetka.